Hi, I'm Les. I'm one of the guitar tutors at East Kilbride Arts Centre. We're going to do a series of wee videos on how to play the tune Señorita by Shawn Mendes and Camila Cabello. So I hope you enjoy this one. So we're looking at the chords for Señorita by Shawn Mendes, and first of all what we're going to do is look at the easier version of the chords. So the tune is in A minor, so the first chord that we're playing is A minor itself. The first finger starts on string 2 and fret 1. The second finger goes to string 4 and fret 2, and the third finger sits in between them on string 3 and fret 2, and it should sound like this. The second chord that we're going to play is just a simple change from the A minor. So the first finger is still on string 2 and fret 1. The second finger is still on string 4, fret 2, and the third finger comes to string 5 and fret 3. And this is the chord of C major. That's C major. So the first finger, string 2, fret 1, the second finger, string 4, fret 2, and the third finger on string 5, fret 3. This is the happy version of the chord that we just played, the happy version of A minor, and it should sound like this. So the next chords that we're going to play is just a slight movement from the C chord. The first finger stays in the same place, but this time what we do is we kind of roll it down. So it's pressing down on 2 strings. The first finger is pressing on fret 1, but on both string 1 and string 2. The second finger comes up to string 3, fret 2, and the third finger goes on to string 4, fret 3. We only play the lower 4 strings on this. And this is a version of the F chord. It's a simpler version of the F chord that we're going to play. So now we're going to move on to an E minor chord. This is one of the simplest chords that there is to play. The first finger comes to string 5, fret 2, and the second finger on string 4, fret 2. It's one of the sad chords, it's one of the minor chords, and it sounds like this. And the last chord that we need to play Señorita is the G chord. Now from the E minor, it's quite a simple movement. So the first finger stays where it is on string 5, fret 2. The second finger is going to move up. It comes up to string 6 and fret 3, and either the third finger or the pinky comes down onto string 1 and fret 3. So this is the G chord, and it's the happy version of the E minor. Now, when we're playing Señorita, the right hand is really, really important, because we're going to change how we play this slightly. So if we start on the A minor chord, for instance, the first thing that we do is we use our thumb. So the thumb plays string 5, and then we do a kind of strum. So what I do is I curl my hand in, and then I let the fingers kind of explode out, so it comes down like this, then back up, and back down again. So when you put that together, you get So when we play the C chord in Señorita, we also start with the thumb on string 5. So we pluck string 5, and again the rest of the fingers go down, up, down. So thumb, down, up, down. So it should sound like this. Now on the F chord, what we're going to do is we're going to play the thumb on string 4, because that's where the F note is. So we start on string 4, and again, down, up, down, thumb, down, up, down. Now the last 2 chords, the E minor and the G, both start on string 6. So E minor, we're playing the thumb on string 6, down, up, down with the rest of the fingers. string 6. So let me put the chords together for you. We start on A minor, go to C, change to F, E minor, G, and those chords simply repeat throughout the song. So the tune of Señorita can also be played with the plectrum, although it was initially played as a fingerstyle piece. We start off with the plectrum and you simply pluck the strings that I described earlier on that you hit with the thumb. So we play string 5 first on the A minor chord, down, up, down. We change to the C, hit string 5 with the plectrum, then down, up, down as a strum. We change to the F. This time we hit string 4 with the plectrum first. Down, up, down. And the last two chords are played with string 6 as the bass note. So we start on string 6 with the plectrum in E minor. And we change to the G chord, string 6. So let me put those together for you. So we do A minor,